lot of people around the world get so discouraged about their lives. You feel like you want to give up on your life. You get so discouraged from what you are doing, and you feel like you are not doing enough. Let me tell you something. You are doing enough. Stop falling for all this fake that is mirrored around you. A lot of it is fake. You are doing enough in your life and your journey. Work to where you need to go. Stop falling for all these fake. Don't be fooled by these fake lives you see around you. Don't be fooled by all these fake women wearing their fake Louis Vuitton, their Prada, their Gucci, their Amazon, their D, and all the other fake stuff. A lot of these people are not rich. A lot of these people are struggling just like you. Stop falling for all these fake people and their fake lives. They really don't have it like that. And a lot of the time you think that you are so far behind in your career, in your business, in your life, in your relationship, in your finance, and in your home. You want to quit your job because you are so consumed by all this fake. Take my advice and stop putting so much pressure on yourself, because you are doing enough in your life. You are enough. Stop falling for all these people and their fake lives. Stop it.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
So apparently the influencers are getting exposed for going back into the stores and put in refunds for the items that they purchase. Let me take this off real quick. Now, I'm not knocking them for doing it. That's not what this video is about. It's the fact that that's what we've been doing. Wait, no. Because I cannot lie. I was over here like, dang, like Sephora is expensive. These clothes are expensive. Like, I be trying to put an outfit together, but have to spend like almost $100, $200 for one outfit. And these creators be having like a bunch of outfits. It turns out they're actually turning them back in. So you have me thinking, no. And I'm gonna put this out there. I'm not talking about the actual fashion girlies, the influencers who have the money to actually go out and put outfits together and they're building up their closet. You literally see the clothes behind them. Like, you literally know they're not returning it because they have the funds to. But thinking about the beginning, when they first were starting out, they were returning their stuff. And even the top creators now are returning their stuff. Listen, if y'all see me with an outfit and never see me with the outfit again, you know why?
Why I'm scrolling TikTok and I just see one of my favorite content creators just got arrested for stealing out of Target, faking the barcodes, scanning the Christmas and the home decor from Target. I'm thinking it's a joke. I'm thinking it's one of those CapCut edits. No, like, homegirl really got arrested. And it's not funny because she has kids. It's not funny. What's funny is we are consumers, and she has over like 300,000 followers. She obviously gets paid from the Creator Rewards program. I don't even know how much she makes. That's neither here nor there. It's marketed to come off as she's actually paying for these things and she's actually splurging and doing these Target home hauls geared toward actual consumers. We're not even going to get into influencers literally doing these Target hauls or like home hauls or Amazon hauls or whatever. The whole time they're returning all of this stuff after they do the video. That's crazy. I'm not gonna bash her because I really am a supporter of her. Like, I watched her vlogs and I'm like, oh, this is so aesthetic, like this is so nice, like wow, like she goes into Target and finds all these things and I'm like, it works. It works. I'm not putting myself in debt behind it, whereas I know a lot of people are. And this is a video to remind you that all of what you see on social media is not real. I know we see all the videos like, this is your sign to empty out your Target cart or your Amazon cart. Just hit checkout. Like, no, you have bills. You're struggling in real life. All of what you see on social media is not real. And this is just another case that proves that. In lieu of the holiday season, guys, you can watch the hauls, but do not feel like you have to be living that life, because 9 times out of 10, it's not real.
am I the only one who finds it really strange when people will like keep up with everything you post on social media? And I'm talking about like milestones, achievements, like things that you should like maybe congratulate people on. Talking about people who they kind of have a position in your life that you would kind of expect some sort of input. You hear nothing from them. Cool, one will argue it's only social media, reading too much into it. Cool. But then now, months later, you run into them. So you didn't even plan on seeing them. When they see you in person, they're basically listing all of the things that you've done. So they're clearly well aware of it. Because I know one could argue, oh, I'm just tapping through my social media, like I don't really see what people are posting. But you clearly see what I'm posting, because now that we're together, we're literally listing everything I've been up to. Me personally, I feel like that's a bit strange, because why didn't you tell me congratulations on my baby when I had the baby? By the way, I don't have a baby, I'm not pregnant, I've been pregnant. Why didn't you tell me congratulations then? Why are you telling me 8 months later now that you're in my face? Or worse, they congratulate you or bring up these said achievements or milestones in the midst of other people. Like, say for example, you're with a friend who always congratulates you and gives you your accolades, but because they're standing there and they don't want to look like a hater, they'll now chime in and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, like when you did this and the third, it was so good. But it's like, you've never ever congratulated me on that or even acknowledged that. As much as social media is fake, as people say, social media is very much an extension of real life. Because I don't always see my friends or see certain people in my community, I feel like I make that extra effort on social media to keep up with what my people are doing, or like updating my people with what I'm doing so they know what I'm doing. I give people their flowers when I can. If they're posting anything, oh, they got a new job, they did a new something, I tell them and I give them love. I don't care how many times I congratulate someone. If I do it 300 times, I will. I'm not just going to do it once. What's the limit? Why are we rationing? You clearly are keeping up with me, because now when you're telling me about my achievements or things that I'm doing, the level of specificness, you cannot. When you went to Colombia and you wore this specific denim skirt, it was so beautiful. Like, where's this from? Congratulations on getting married. And then on April the 16th, you went to this. I'm thinking, so you do keep up with me. That's fair, that's fine. But why wouldn't you tell me these things at the time? Because now we're here in flipping November. You're telling me about things that happened in January, February, March, April, May, June, July. You could have just messaged me and been like, congratulations. Where did you get this from? You look beautiful. Where was that top from? Why are you telling me now?
I'm just leaving my workout and I was scrolling on TikTok in the parking lot, literally focusing on not dying. And I just saw on my For You page like 5 videos from influencers, and they all were like, stayed 1 hour at Coachella, but here I am about to upload my 10 best pictures. And it's like glorifying basically that you didn't have a fun time, but you were like drugged there or forced to go because, you know, either a brand or you got free passes or it's the thing to do, right? And it's like people are literally spending their life savings, which I don't recommend, but spending their life savings or, you know, going above and beyond, trying to match these influencers' pictures or social media. And it just shows how fake social media is. And it's really unfortunate. It makes me, you know, kind of bummed out because I'm just like, dude, is your inner child really that dead? You can't just go frolic and have fun at Coachella. It's all about money and views and pictures. And I'm not hating on anyone. It's more just like, it's more of a, Olivia, make sure you never do that. You know, checking myself, making sure that I stay true to myself, stay humble, and actually live in those like experiences. So guys, social media is not real, really isn't. And I'm learning that more and more every day.
Do y'all realize that there's a lot of people outside that's not who they say they are? Like, we live in a time where people could be a Facebook persona or a TikTok image or an Instagram character. Like, I'm realizing that it's a lot of people outside that is living through their pictures on the gram. They not even that person. You could meet a guy and go on a date with him and you could be like, girl, I met a good one. You met his page. His real life is ghetto. It's so bad now that people are even faking happiness, y'all. Like, you be outside, you be like, oh, I don't know why I can't get as happy as such and such, or why I haven't found a good job. This bitch don't even got a job. Like, she just posted that. Like, we are living in a make-believe world now. Like, be careful outside, because you'll be in your feelings over nothing, because half of the people you outside with is characters. They ain't even real.
Good morning. Listen, social media is fake. I'm not. Okay, here we go. If you and I do not interact in person, like in real life, in the real world, every day, and you send me a friend request, it's gonna stay there. You understand? Because what is we doing? Why are you being a part of my life if in real life we don't talk? Okay. Point two, or if you and I interact on social media and we get to see each other in person, and you act weird, or you do that weird thing where you're staring and you don't know if you want to speak to me or not, baby, I'm gonna pick up my phone and I'm gonna unfriend you, unfollow. I'm gonna unfriend you. You understand? Because social media is fake. It's a dream. It's an altered reality. I'm not. I am real. Today, tomorrow. I'm the same person all day, every day. Remember that, okay? And that's not just with me. That's with anybody, okay? If anytime you scroll past my stuff and it make you roll your eyes or you turn your nose up, delete me, baby. Go ahead. I'm going to do it to you. Because following me and you don't like me is delusional. God damn it. Where's my tambourine? Listen, social media is fake. Baby, I'm not. And that's a word. Have a good day.
Y'all be careful on this app. One thing I've noticed is there's a lot of people who are in healthy marriages, or they'll claim that they're happy and they're married, but they tell y'all not to be. They tell y'all not to have kids. They will hoop and holler about what you should do, and they're not living the life that they are like spreading around and being toxic about. I've caught 2 people this week were saying negative things about marriage and family and don't do it and all these things. And then when I asked them, or when I found out, did a little digging, I spoke back to them, they're in what they would call happy marriages. Like what? Y'all be careful. These people, they out here trying to set y'all up for failure. They don't want you to be happy. Misery loves company. So even if their marriage is whatever, they roll over to somebody. They go home to somebody. They got kids they could take care of. So they telling you what not to have. And they being negative on this app. But they got what they telling you not to have. Y'all be careful out here. Don't listen to everybody.
So I was just scrolling through Instagram, which I tend not to do a lot these days because I really just don't find it enjoyable. But I'm not going to hold you. I follow gossip blogs, whatever. So I came across this blog and they were trying to clown one of Jada Chief's friends, I guess, trying to say oh, you wear her clothes, ... And my thing is just this, these are girls in their early 20s. They all make good money. They get paid to party and do their little Fashion Nova posts. If these girls wanted to buy their own shit, they could. Y'all are too fake rich on the internet for me. And I have a sister who's a year older than me. So growing up, we always had a different style. So we never really shared clothes. But if she wanted to borrow something from me or I wanted to borrow something from her, we would usually let each other. And I only have a handful of friends anyway. And I tend not to borrow clothes or have people borrow my clothes just because they've never asked and it's never been that kind of situation. But if you have a friend at your house or you're on vacation and they're you have a handbag that looks cuter with their outfit than what they have on. Or if, they weren't intending on going out and they decided at the last minute to go out to a lounge or something and they had on sneakers and they wanted to borrow a pair of your heels. Is it that deep? Is it really that deep? I understand not wanting to share clothes and stuff, but if these girls are sharing clothes, it probably is out of convenience or just because they want to, not out of necessity. And even if it was out of necessity because one friend had it more than the other, why would you clown somebody for that? Y'all are too fake rich on the internet for me. And this is not me being a Jada Cheese stan or Ari stan, because I know how y'all try to say everybody who defends them is a stan. But it's just an observation. Even if it wasn't Jada and it was somebody else, why are y'all trying to clown people for being friends? If my friend was over my house and was oh, can I borrow this dress or whatever for this event I have to go to? I'm gonna be okay, girl, whatever. Why are y'all trying to I don't know. I just can't with the pretentiousness. I can't with the everybody is a millionaire and a mogul who is judging people for what they're wearing and who they're sharing with. It's just too much. It's too much.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And let's continue the video.
Really live in a generation where people just post all on social media and they assume that you seen they post. Now you fake because you ain't say congratulations or this is nice or whatever. You ain't respond, now you fake. What makes you think I'm on social media 24 hours just like you?
Everything that you see on social media is fake. Like, seriously, it's absolutely fake. I promise you now, when we've ever been to influencer events, which we're really grateful for being able to go to, considering we really just don't have a big following on Instagram. One thing that I always see without fail is those bunch of influencers laughing and smiling in front of the camera, turning their video off, and then going back to their phones, sitting there, not being social with anybody, not choosing to speak to anybody else. Yet on social media, they're making it look so amazing and so much fun. Nope, they're just on their phones, not bothered to speak to anybody or engage, and actually sometimes often also be quite impolite. Everything that you see on social media is fake, believe me.
Why is it so shocking to people that don't have Instagram? People act like I'm missing out because I don't have Instagram. You should see the looks on people's face when I say I don't have Instagram. They really think I'm lying. Instagram, it's really like monitoring spirits on that shit. It really be your friends watching your shit and not interacting that gets me. It's giving hater. But seriously, without Instagram, I feel more at peace. I feel like people's not really in my business. Like, whatever I put on TikTok, that's all y'all gonna know. I don't post on TikTok all the time, every day. I don't put my business really on TikTok. So whatever I put on TikTok, that's all you're gonna know. It's been like a few months. I think I haven't had Instagram since like December. I love it here. Like, I fucking love it here. I can actually enjoy myself when I go out, and when I do things, I can actually enjoy myself without having to pull on my phone every minute or whatever. Unless I'm making a video for TikTok.
You know what I'm tired of? Everybody acting like they real as fuck online. But in reality, y'all be grimy in real life. Like, real grimy.
We are in a recession right now. There is no way that everyone has this amazing life. Almost all of us are struggling right now. There is no way that these people are not struggling right now. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Just stop that. We show only the ups, never the downs. Only the highlights. So stop comparing yourself to highlights of other people's lives. The real life, I guarantee, is not like that, especially not in this economy.
Social media is basically a window to people's lives. Social media gives you a little bit of that person's life. Basically, we are on the outside looking into someone's life. So we don't know everything about that person. People that we think have it all or have it going on, they don't. A lot of those people are hurt. Be considerate to the next person. You never know what someone has going on. You don't know what demons they're fighting. You don't know their mental mindset. Ask these people, are they okay? Instead of sitting here and assuming things about these people. People have personal lives on the outside of TikTok and Facebook, y'all. You don't know what they have going on. I can honestly say I had a lot going on. I didn't tell anybody. But I saw that with me not telling anyone, all the assumptions came. Stop assuming stuff about everybody, y'all. Stop assuming stuff. It's a lot of people out here that are hurt and they're not willing to tell you about their business or allow you into their lives. If you see something wrong or something that you don't like, ask these people, yo, are you okay? Is everything all right? Ask them. Don't ask the next person. Ask that person. They're the only person, that's the only person that can tell you what's going on. Stop making assumptions. It's so many hurt people out here. 2024 has really shown its ass. It's really shown its ass, and I'm ready to get the hell up out of it. It's really taught me a valuable lesson. But y'all keep pushing. Keep pushing. You got this. I don't want anything that the devil took from me, because if the devil took it from me, that means that it was not meant for me. Everything that has left my life and everyone that has left my life, they were supposed to. 2024 has really, really taught me a valuable lesson, but it was for the elevation. social media, the social media bullying, people don't care what they say about people. They don't care what they do to people. People have damaged people from social media, y'all. This is crazy. They don't care. They will say so many things to you on social media, but if you saw them in public, they don't have nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say. But they say so much on social media. Making fake pages, trolling. I mean, it's crazy. What adult person does that? Who has the time to do all that? Like, y'all, it's social media, trolling people. It's ridiculous. But y'all keep pushing. Give them something to talk about.
Hey, what's good, TikTok fam? So listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and y'all probably already know, but just in case you don't, if ever or whenever it gets to the point where a person or group of people have to change their interaction with you on social media in fear that the folk that they talk about you with gonna see that interaction, it's time to cut it. It's time to freaking cut it. Not really a story time, but I remember I was actually living in Georgia, but it was concerning my friends, former friends from Nashville. Let me say this. When I say that I don't talk to certain people no more, this is not to say that they are bad people. Now, the witches and narcs and warlocks, like deuces, back to the pits of hell where you came from. But certain people I just don't talk to because they just weren't in alignment with where I was going. So they're not bad people. So I'm not going to say, or, hopefully I don't make it sound like that. But either way, so this was maybe not this past, it was the year before last. My birthday the year before last. And no, how normally on Instagram, well, this is how we were. And most people do, especially if you with social media like that. But on your friend's birthday, you would find a cute picture and you would share it to your story, of course, with a happy birthday message or a song, something like that, just to shout them out. And of course, what they do, again, if you do social media like that, you repost it to your story. Thank you, sis. Thank you, bro. Thank you, friend. Y'all know how it goes. So anyway, that particular year, now mind you, the years before that, it was always a post. I mean, they would call too, and sometimes it'll be a kickback in my place or whatever. But that particular year, they only call me. Now, some would say, girl, at least they called and say happy birthday. And it was cool. I promise it was cool. But you have to be discerning and you have to know what's up even when it's not being spoken. At the end of the day, why would you not post a happy birthday? We've been doing this for years. What do you mean? Why would you not post it to my story? Now, somebody who was naive would have taken that call and, he called, oh my God, that was good. And it was good, but it wasn't good enough. Why was it not good enough? Because I'm not naive and I know what you're doing. So I knew that person could not post me, a whole happy birthday thing on the story because the folks who you talking about me with or listening, the folk you listening to talk about me, you know what I'm saying? They gonna see it. And then you gonna have to deal with the wrath, not me. Because I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm gonna still be somewhere being great. But if it gets to that point, go on and rock out with them. Because at the end of the day, it's fake, phony, and it's just not behavior of somebody who's solid or people who are solid. So yeah, miss me with that. Real talk.
Once you come into terms of social media is not a real place, you'll get back to posting whatever you want to post, even if it's not aesthetically pleasing. You'll go back to posting foods because they taste good and they look good. And you like it and you love it and you don't care what nobody thinks. Or the days where we didn't really use filters, but now we're using filters. We'll go back to the days where we'll just post a pic because we think we look good naturally. Shoot, we might even still be using filters. But long as we know that we look good without them, that's okay. And it's not taking a brain surgeon to figure this out. But I think social media makes people nervous it brings anxiety. Because if you see everybody named mama posting other things that you can't post, won't post, don't have to post, it becomes, what's the word? I guess it becomes like, oh my God, how are they doing it? What are they doing? Etc., etc. And it's like, run your race. Run the race that God wants you to run. Stop comparing your lives to everybody else. Okay? We don't know the hard work that they put in to get there, etc., etc., okay? And I don't even want to say we don't know what people are doing in their lives to get with that, I really don't like that saying, because it's also like, it comes off haterish, because it's like, some people on TikTok may be like, oh, those vacations people are taking, and they're in millions of dollar credit card debt. Like, that's not always true. Some people actually save up for their vacations or the things that they buy, and everybody's not in debt. Like, everybody's not in debt. But I'm getting off track, y'all. But let's get back to reality, okay? Post whatever you want to post on social media. You realize I don't have a niche, but I'm still getting brand deals, okay? And not even necessarily brand deals, but people are still reaching out to me to advertise for them, right? So continue to do what works for you. Post what you want to post. It doesn't always have to be aesthetically pleasing. It don't have to be aesthetically pleasing at all. Just post, okay? It doesn't even matter if the hometown is judging you, asking why you post and the things you post, etc., etc. If your hometown or people that follow you don't like you, maybe you should unfollow them before they unfollow you. Beat them to it. That way they don't have nothing to talk about. And even after that, if they still talking about you, baby, let them talk about you, okay? Post because you want to post, not because it's pleasing to somebody else, right? Love you guys. Bye, y'all.
What I really, really hate about the internet and like this app nowadays is how people record just random people like all the time. You're taking out your phone, you're recording someone. Like, I feel like stop doing that, because I feel like imagine if I'm on my For You page and I scroll and then I see me, it doesn't even have to be making fun of me or whatever. If I see me, imagine how freaked out I would get. I imagine that experience is not fun. And you feel like you're being surveilled. If you're a private person, that you shouldn't have that happen to you. Stop recording random people. There's no purpose in it. Like, I don't get it.
Instagram is full of what I call ghost watchers, which is basically people who watch.
I have been summoned. So I was in a class last year and we talked about social media for a whole segment, how it affects young people, how it affects teenagers and all of this stuff. And let me just start by saying there's a ton of biases out there, but something that really stuck out to me is what makes or breaks the difference in your social media experience. And this synthesized study, which basically pulls the popular replicated results from a whole bunch of studies and lays them out for you, said that what will make the difference between social media being something that like kind of drags the energy away from you, that like sucks up your self-esteem and is just in general not good for your well-being, versus being something that actually makes you have a sense of community and actually helps you in your confidence and in your self-esteem, is how much you personally are interacting with others. So basically, for example, let's say you open Instagram and you check your notifications, you check your messages, and then instantly you go to Reels, or like you scroll through your feed, but you don't really take the time to pause and see what people are up to. You're just scrolling for something that looks good to your eye. You're gonna feel like Instagram is just full of ghost watchers. Like, that's basically what it is today. But if you are taking the time to only follow people that you really care about, like I'm saying, if they get pregnant next year, you're gonna be so excited for them, and you're not just being like, oh, cool. That is going to change your experience, because you are going to be commenting, you're going to be swiping up on their stories, you're going to be sending them messages, you're even just going to be liking your pictures, and those 4 things make a world of difference. Like, have you ever wondered why like Facebook moms never really complain about like Facebook being this really sucky place that takes all their energy? It's because they're only following their friends and they're interacting with people. Facebook for them has become a community, and Instagram is like so full of influencers and stuff that like you don't really see that. So yeah, me personally, once I found that out, I had already been unfollowing a lot of people, but I just unfollowed a whole bunch of people, not even to like keep my ratio cute or whatever, but because I've realized that people who I don't personally know, that I'm not interacting with, are not helping my social media experience whatsoever. Like, I'm just watching you and I'm becoming bored. I'm starting to critique myself. And so I just unfollowed people that I just felt like, yeah, they were cool, but like I didn't really celebrate them. And then my algorithm shifted to start sending me things that celebrated me. Like, I think that some of my best friends that I don't really talk to as much anymore, I can still communicate with them through Instagram, and it's become a good place. But like, it's so weird how you make the difference. It's not about what other people are saying to you. It's how much you're putting into it. It's how much you're getting back. TikTok's a little harder because it's kind of meant to suck up your time, but like I do feel better about myself and what I see on TikTok when I'm commenting and when I'm making my own videos. Like I'm not just an observer, I'm a participant, and then I can like get off TikTok and be like, hey, my work is done, like I've done what I came to do, goodbye. And I don't feel like it's taking up all of my time. It's become something beneficial.
Why do people online just fake their lives? I have no idea why. Like, it is okay to have a boring life. That's totally fine. Stop trying to keep up with these people online. Move at your own pace. Do your thing in your own way, and that's it. Stop trying to post a life that you do not live. Stop trying to flex for other people who don't care about you, one. And two, a lot of them don't even know you. So you are just trying to impress strangers. For what? I don't understand it, man. I really don't. I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.